about moving to Austin, Texas, but want the inside scoop from people who are from here or who recently just moved here? Wondering what you should know before you make the move? In today's video, we're going to dive into the things that people who have recently moved to Austin didn't know before they arrived and insights on true Austinites. These are the things you might not think about, and trust me, they can make a big difference in your experience. So if you're planning to move to Austin or just curious, keep watching. If you're new here, my name is Michelle, a local Austin realtor, and I help people just like you make informed decisions about relocating, buying, and investing in Austin, Texas real estate. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update on the Austin market. First up, number one, small town vibe. Many people are surprised by how small town Austin can feel. Even though it's a major city, a lot of people come here expecting a big city vibe, but Austin has a way of making you feel like you're in a small town community. It's kind of a place where you can run into someone you just met a few days ago, whether at a restaurant, a park, or even just out shopping. This is something you may not expect if you're coming from a larger city, but it's one of the unique charms of Austin. Even I've experienced it. I was at an event and I was talking to another realtor, and we happened to be talking about veterinary clinics. And I mentioned the one I went to, and she said, well, my friend works there. So it definitely feels sometimes like a small town feel. Number two, property taxes and benefits for veterans. So if you're moving from out of state, one of the big surprises might be the property taxes here. Austin, like much of Texas, has higher than average property taxes, which can catch newcomers off guard. However, there are some amazing perks for veterans. Texas has unique programs for veteran families when it comes to home buying and property ownership. These can help reduce the overall cost of owning a home here, something that might not be available in your previous state. And also, just a side note, I just recently moved back a year ago from Colorado, and they had state taxes, and it's nice to come back to where Texas has no state taxes. Number three, cost of living. It's not as cheap as you think. One of the most common things people mention is how much the cost of living has gone up in recent years, especially true Austinites that have been here for a very long time. Even though Austin has traditionally been known for more affordable living compared to places like California or New York, the reality is that rent and home prices have definitely gone up significantly. Your dollar might not stretch as far as you would expect when coming from a city where rent is lower. And I recently came back from Colorado, and Colorado seemed like the prices were a little bit higher. Number four, geography. Green spaces and hiking trails. Austin is home to an incredible amount of green spaces. Did you know that Barton Creek Greenbelt stretches through the city, offering access to beautiful hiking trails and even swimming holes? If you love being outdoors, Austin has plenty of options to keep you active. Whether it's a quick hike or a refreshing dip in one of the many natural springs, there's no shortage of ways to enjoy the outdoors in Austin. Number five, hot Texas weather. So let's talk about the heat. It's hot, really hot, especially in the summer. The temperatures can be extremely high, but there's a silver lining, swimming. So make sure you're close to a lake or a pool, either a neighborhood pool or you own a pool, or you have a friend who has a pool. Just make sure you're around some kind of pool or some kind of lake, because it gets hot. Now, one of the best ways to beat the heat is by spending time in one of Austin's famous swimming holes, if you don't have access to a lake or pool. Barton Springs is a local favorite with cool water year-round, perfect for escaping the scorching summer sun. Number six, dog-friendly vibe. Austin is one of the most dog-friendly cities you'll find. Whether you're out for coffee, a meal, or enjoying a day at the park, you'll often see people out with their dogs. If you're coming from a city where it's hard to find pet-friendly places, Austin will feel like a paradise for you and your furry friend. There's no shortage of dog parks, cafes, and even bars that welcome pets. In my neighborhood in Southwest Austin, I always see people walking around with their dogs. They're either jogging with their dogs in the morning, the afternoon, the weekends. I mean, there's always somebody walking their pet in my neighborhood, or even shopping, there's people walking around with their pets. It's just a very friendly pet place. Number 7, Traffic and infrastructure. When you move to Austin, the traffic can be shocking if you're not used to it. A short 10-mile drive can sometimes take 30 minutes or more. However, the city is making improvements, infrastructure projects are underway, you'll see construction everywhere. Infrastructure projects are underway to widen and improve major highways like I-35, which should help ease some of the traffic congestion in the coming years. But for now, be prepared for traffic, especially during peak hours. Number 8, college football and Austin FC. If you're not familiar with the culture around here, college football is a big deal. The Longhorns are a huge part of Austin's identity, and you'll quickly notice how passionate the fans are. You can go to the grocery store, the mall, or just walking down the street, and you will see people wearing their orange shirts to support the Longhorns. If you're here during football season, the vibe is contagious, and it's a great way to dive into the local culture. If soccer's more your thing, Austin FC is a rising star in the world of sports. The energy at their matches is something you definitely don't want to miss. Now, if you're not into football or soccer, then it's a great time to drive around and maybe even go shopping. Places are way less busy when football's on. Number 9, casual laid-back lifestyle. Austin is known for its laid-back vibe, and you'll notice it as soon as you step off the plane. The dress code is incredibly casual, as leisure is everywhere. People are friendly, approachable, and everyone's down for a good time. Whether you're running errands or hanging out with friends, you can expect to see a lot of people in comfortable, relaxed outfits. Number 10, entertainment, live music and comedy. Now let's talk about the entertainment scene. Austin is the live music capital of the world, and it lives up to its hype. There have been over 100 ticketed live music events in just 1 year. So every year you're seeing over 100, and it's rising. You'll have endless opportunities to check out local bands or big name acts. On top of that, Austin has a thriving comedy scene. Venues like Paramount Theater and various bars around the city host many comedy shows regularly. If you're into laughs, Austin is the best place to be. Number 11, the food scene. Food trucks and tacos and more. If you love food, Austin has a delicious scene that's a mix of everything, literally. Food trucks are a major part of Austin's experience, and you'll find some of the best tacos, barbecue, and fusion cuisines in the city. One local favorite is Matt's El Rancho, an iconic spot for Tex-Mex that's always buzzing with people. And yes, you'll likely have to wait, but it's worth it. It's close to downtown off of South Lamar, and it's a local favorite. And if you drink alcohol, you definitely want to try a margarita. People also love Franklin's Barbecue. Franklin's Barbecue is downtown. There's also Salt Lick in Driftwood. They even have a winery that's connected to it. So if you love wine, you can definitely have barbecue and walk over and get some wine. Number 12, something for everyone. So what does that really mean? Well, what's really amazing about Austin is how there's something for everyone. So whether you're into mountain biking, wineries, archery, or just hanging out in the park with your dog, you'll find your tribe here. And what's even better is that there are so many people with different interests, so you're never alone in finding your niche. Whatever your passion is, you're bound to connect with like-minded people in Austin. So there you have it, some of the surprising things that people didn't know before they moved to Austin, and insights from true longtime Austinites. From the laid-back vibe and dog-friendly culture to the higher than expected cost of living and hot Texas summers, Austin is truly one of a kind city. If you're thinking of moving here and now you've got the real scoop, want more tips, guides, and insights about living in Austin? Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave any questions or comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, if you need any help with buying, selling, or relocating to Austin, feel free to reach out. I'm here to be your guide to all things Austin real estate. And if you're still on the fence about moving to Austin, reach out to me. I'd love to help you make the right decision for your lifestyle and your real estate goals. Thanks for watching. Please reach out anytime. My information is on the screen and in the description of this video. And if you're seriously thinking of moving to Austin, you definitely want to check out the next video. See you in the next video.